Thank you all for being here tonight, and I hope you all traveled safely and slowly in this fabulous weather we're having. I just wanted to thank you all again for joining us as we switched our dates just last year from September to January. We really appreciate you all keeping this on your schedule. The first Miss Gibbon on record is Renee Forrest, crowned in 1977. Tonight, 40 years later, we will crown Miss Gibbon 2017. I am Nikki Sabo, one of the royalty coordinators. Please let me take just a brief moment and introduce to you the other three members of our royalty committee. Ooh, I'll get to that. Steph Thorson, Anna Tice, and our newest member, Lexi Schilling. If any of you out there would like to assist with our royalty program in any capacity, please feel free to contact any one of us. We also would like to thank the Fun Fest Committee for adding us to their activity-filled weekend, and to the GFW schools for allowing us to use their facility. Also to Wade Warner for helping us out with some of our technological issues. So it's just a whirlwind of information. I love that guy. And like I said, before we go any further, if you could all just take a moment and silence your cell phones, that'd be great. Tonight, we are very proud to continue the Gibbon royalty tradition with the revealing of 2016's Queen and Princess and the crowning of the 2017 Miss Gibbon. We also continue the long-standing relationship between our royalty program and the Gibbon Fire and Rescue Department. At this time, I'm pleased to turn the podium over to tonight's MCs, who are both certified EMTs and firefighters with the GFD, 2006-2007's Miss Gibbon, Anna Tice, and 1999-2000 Miss Congeniality, Dana Litzow.
Good evening. As Nikki mentioned, my name is Anna Albrecht Tice, Miss Gibbon 2006-2007. I currently live south of Gibbon with my husband James and our dog Jace. As Nikki mentioned, I'm an EMT and a firefighter with Gibbon Fire and Rescue. I'm also on the Winthrop Ambulance during the school year because I'm a paraprofessional at our high school. Along with all that, I'm also a photographer and a bunch of other things, and on the royalty committee, so I kind of keep myself busy.
And I'm Dana Bruins Litzow, Gibbon's Miss Congeniality in 1999-2000. Wow, 17 years already. Time flies when you're having fun. Just to give you a brief update on myself, I am married to my wonderful husband, Mitchell Litzow. We were married in October of 2011. We're blessed with two boys, Riker, he's 3.5, and Axton is 2. Yes, they keep us very busy. I hear it doesn't get easier either. As stated earlier, I'm an EMT and firefighter on the Gibbon Fire Department. I joined Gibbon Fire Department in September of 2006. I'm currently the city administrator for the city of Gibbon. I was beyond honored when I was offered the position in March of 2013. I continue to learn daily and continue to try my best and make the best decisions for our community. I take great pride in the community of Gibbon. Gibbon is where my heart is, and I love our little town of Gibbon. As a resident in this community, there's multiple people that love this town. We have many volunteers in this town that are recognized on a daily basis, whether it's the fire department, Gibbon Royalty, Fun Fest, Winterfest, Sportsman's Club, 4-H, Boy Scouts, church programs, and everyone else I did not mention. Gibbon Rights is another one. We have many people that put time and effort into those organizations, and we need to learn to appreciate everything that they do. This town would not be what it is without these organizations in it. Now that's enough about me. Let's get back to the royalty. The Gibbon royalty spends the year traveling the region, representing Gibbon, attending various events, serving and interacting with the community. Let's meet the young women who did just that this past year.
Haley Franzen, daughter of Quint and Dodie Franzen. Haley is a 2016 graduate of GFW High School. She is currently employed at Hallmark and Hutchinson. Some of Haley's hobbies include music, singing, acting, dancing, taking pictures, and riding horse. She plans to continue her education next fall at a 2- or 4-year college, but is undecided on her major.
welcome Jessica Meyer, daughter of Laverne and the late Pam Meyer. Jess enjoys spending her free time with her family and hunting with her dad. Jessica, also a GFW graduate, is currently attending Bemidji State University, majoring in biology with an emphasis on pre-chiropractic and molecular biology. She hopes someday to become a pediatric chiropractor.
We will now meet our candidate who, with great community pride, has worked hard preparing for the privilege to represent us as the 2017 Miss Gibbon. Please welcome Caitlin Unger, daughter of Will and Chris Unger. She is escorted tonight by Assistant Fire Chief Ryan Sabo. Caitlin is a junior at GFW High School, where she is a member of the Student Council, National Honor Society, FFA, Voltage Dance Team, and Pop Choir. She is a very active 4-H member, where she has held multiple offices. In Caitlin's spare time, she likes to paint, scrapbook, and read. She also choreographs dances for the pop choir at school and shows goats at the county and state fairs. In the summer, Caitlin can be found car hopping at the Country Drive-In and helps the Gibbon Lions with their weekly bingo nights. After high school, she plans to further her education, majoring in elementary education or communications, so she can work as a 4-H education leader for college admissions counselor.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Unger, and my parents are Will and Chris Unger, and my sponsor is the Hair Base. As part of my application process, I was asked to choose a question and answer it, and my question was, what is your favorite thing about the community of Gibbon? There are so many things that I love about Gibbon. The community is very close, and we always help people in our community that are having a hard time. We also have the best local celebrations. Our town is also known for all the wonderful businesses that support all of the local organizations. All these things make Gibbon a great place to grow up and live in. In such a small community, it is amazing when we can all come together to help out families. Within my 4-H club, we do a Christmas project called Adopt a Family. We help a family in Gibbon by purchasing Christmas gifts for everyone in that family. Our town has also held benefits for people in town who have been hurt and can't work, and benefits for people who have been very sick. We may be a small town, but we have big hearts. Another thing I love about Gibbon is our town celebrations. I always look forward to the Miss Gibbon Coronations and attending Winterfest events. One of my favorite activities over summer is Gibbon Fun Fest. I love going down to the park and seeing everyone there laughing and having a blast. From watching the fireworks, playing musical chairs, and dancing at the street dance, to ending the weekend watching my big brother play baseball. This is one of the best weekends in summer. I also love our local businesses. It's so nice to be able to walk down the street and go to our library that has up-to-date movies and books. And it's also nice to get a haircut or buy the local paper without having to go to the next town over. These are some of the reasons why I love Gibbon, and I can say I'm honored to have the chance to run for Miss Gibbon.
Thank you, Caitlin. For many years, our candidates have prepared a little plug or commercial for their sponsors as a part of their candidacy. This year, Caitlin is going to perform hers for all of you. Take it away, Caitlin.
Some days start with bad hair days. Now, some people say that only girls can have bad hair days, but I totally disagree on that one. I mean, guys have the worst of the worst bad hair days. I mean, take a look at this guy. This is James, and he's been having quite the problem with his hair lately. I mean, he's been having a lot of problems. I mean, a lot of problems. But after he went to the hair base, he was transformed into a totally new guy. What was once an unruly mess of hair was transformed into a totally new dude. So if this has happened to you, call the hair base at 834-6111 and come down and see Audra and Nikki today. Thank you.
Let's have another round of applause for Caitlin, Jessica, and Haley.
We are lucky enough to have some Gibbon royalty alumni with us this evening. Over the course of 40 years, we have had several sets of sisters serve as royalty. Joni and Jenna Forsner, Tiffany and Bethany Bentz, Leah, Barbara, and Hannah Ryder, and Carissa and Mariah Schwecke. Alumni, if you are here this evening, will you please stand to be acknowledged? Thank you, ladies. It is a pleasure to have you here with us this evening.
There are more special guests in our audience tonight. We have visiting royalty from 9 area communities. Please hold your applause until all groups are recognized. Will each group please stand as I read your city or festival names? Please welcome the Miss Fairfax royalty. The Fairhaven royalty is here.
Welcome to the Lester Prairie Ambassadors, Miss New Ulm and her princesses. Representing Norwood Young America Stiftungsfest, both the 2016 and 2017 royalty. Sibley County's Royal Court.
Miss Winthrop and her princess. And finally, Wright County Fairest of the Fair royalty. Let's all have a round of applause for all the local representatives. Thank you, ladies, for traveling to be with us here tonight and for serving your community so well.
We will now end a year's worth of suspense and find out which of these two lovely ladies in red, yeah, see, I'm here, listen to this, will be recorded as Miss Gibbon and which as Princess for 2016. Jessica and Haley, will you please stand? We have here last year's sealed envelopes.
Congratulations, Haley Franzi. It is my honor to introduce to you your 2016 Miss Gibbon, Haley, and her princess, Jessica. At this time, we invite Don Edema, gambling manager of the Winthrop Honor Guard, for scholarship presentation.
The Winthrop Honor Guard is honored to be a participant and with the Gibbon, Miss Gibbon Festival, and we give a $500 scholarship to the Queen and a $250 scholarship to the Princess.
Congratulations, Haley, on earning the title of Miss Gibbon and receiving a $500 scholarship, and Princess Jessica for receiving a $250 scholarship. Thank you again for the terrific year.
Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you, in his golden shoes, Commodore Dan Stoltz of the Minneapolis Aquatennial.
Good evening, Gibbon. We are so honored and privileged to be here. I gotta just tell you, we love your two ladies. And talking about hair, I gotta just tell you, I was Commodore in July, and I would always look forward to going out to any festival on the west side, and these two ladies know how to rock their hair. These two are just awesome. Haley and Jessica, you have just been absolutely spectacular in everything you've done. They are elegant and eloquent in every way. So again, let's give it up for these two beautiful ladies. You're awesome. Talking about bad hair day, here you go. So guys, you are doing a lot better than I am out there. So, you know, Aquatennial is really about three things. Number one, it's about really building community. And when we heard about the Gibbon Coronation, we wanted to be out here and really celebrate and build your community as well. We want to build 55335. Did I get the zip code right? Yeah. All right, I did all right. So anyways, we want to build and we want to be a part of your great community. Number two, it's about saying thank you. You know, two words that we don't say enough in the English dictionary is the words thank you. You know, and I see the volunteers, the fire and the rescue squad, the people that put this great coronation together, the people behind the scenes that are really giving to senior housing or any types of things that you're giving back to. Life is about giving, not getting. We talk about that all the time. So again, thank you to all the volunteers that are really making Gibbon such a great community. And number three, Aquatennial is really about the celebration and the empowerment of women in leadership. And we're not only about the crowns up here, we are also about out in the audience as well. So again, ladies, we are all about you. And talking about that, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you Aquatennial Princess from the city of Winstead, Cassandra Sherpy.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's such an honor to be here tonight. I've actually never been to Gibbon. Honestly, I was like, I don't know where Gibbon is, but okay, you know, like, let's go. But I found out it's about an hour from Winstead, and driving through, I was like, oh, okay, like, I recognize these towns. I know where we're going. But the first thing that I noticed about Gibbon is that it's really small. And I come from a really small community myself, and one thing that's so great about small communities is that everyone is together all the time. It's such a close-knit community, and whenever you need something or, you know, everyone's right there to help you no matter what. Everyone's willing to pitch in, and that's such a great thing about small communities. And going off of that, your two ladies right here have been absolutely amazing this entire year. Every time we went to coronations or parades or any kind of event, you look over and you see these two girls with these huge smiles, and they're elegant, and they're just graceful wherever they go, and you're like, oh, yep, that's Gibbon, you know, there they are. And I wanted to say personally how much fun it's been getting to know you two this year, and I really do wish you the best for everything that you have coming your way. And to the candidate, I want to remind you that throughout your year, it's not about the crown, it's not about the title, it's really about what you bring to the table. It's about your confidence, how you speak to people, how you interact with people, and then how you give back. Like, the great thing about all these communities, and all of these programs that we have, the Royalty, is that they're focused on volunteering. They're focused on empowering young women and making them confident. And when I was looking up the goals of Gibbon, I saw confidence, poise, wait, I'm going to think of it, a positive attitude, and strength. And if those aren't four qualities that represent your two ladies, then I don't know what else is. And lastly, I want to thank the Gibbon ambassador coordinators for what they put on tonight. Everyone knows that events like this take a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of time and effort, and just know that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. So once again, thank you for having us here tonight, and we're really excited to see the rest of the program. So another part of the Minneapolis Aquatennial is that we have a candidate week the third week in July. And that is a Queen of the Lake Scholarship Program from communities all over Minnesota that get together and then run for this candidate program in the summer. And we just found out that we will be having Haley here this summer, so you can come join me on stage. All right. This Queen's Charm represents two things. First, it is the relationship between your community of Gibbon and the Minneapolis Aquatennial. Second, it is your formal invitation to join us for Candidate Week this July. We're very excited to have you. You're welcome.
Okay, congratulations. We're really looking forward to this. And I just want to recognize a princess from Aquatennial from your beautiful town of Gibbon. Is Jenna here? Jenna, I want you to stand up. We want to recognize you one more time. Let's give it up for Jenna. That's awesome. Well, lastly, it's my privilege and honor as a part of Aquatennial. My most favorite thing from the commoner standpoint, we recognize somebody in your community that does great things, and there's so many people that give back. This is a nomination from your community, and actually the nomination was written by somebody in your community. So I'd like to read this. This person doesn't have a clue that they're going to get it, and they need to come up here on stage. So here we go. Born and raised in Gibbon, tonight's honoree is a prime example of what the Minneapolis Aquatennial Honorary Commodores Award is all about. Putting a lifetime of heart and dedication into this fantastic little city of Gibbon. This person has committed the past 4 years to his church as a Sunday school teacher and treasurer. given countless hours to the community as a firefighter and first responder since 2008. And for nearly 2 years now has taken extreme pride in every aspect of his role as a city street and maintenance supervisor. In fact, I heard he was spotted once knee-high in rainwater during a storm to be sure a drain was unplugged to flood the baseball field instead of homes. Now that's commitment to a community. But his commitment to the city of Gibbon doesn't stop at city limits. This 1996 GFW Snow King is one of 3 Gibbon firemen who participate in the St. Paul Winter Carnival Torchlight Parade each year with firemen from across the state. There they have been collectively welcomed into the elite group and have been spreading the word about this awesome town you call home. Much like what we all do as ambassadors for the city of Minneapolis. So while there's so much more we can say about tonight's honoree, we have already given him way too much time to find the nearest exit and sneak out. So please, ladies and gentlemen, Minneapolis Aquitaine, the Gibbon Royalty Committee, we want to honor Mr. Jason Ern Redding with the Aquitaine Honors Award. Congratulations, Jason. You didn't sneak out on us, did you? No, all right.
I had thoughts.
You had thoughts to do that. All right, thank you. One more time for Jason. Let's give it up for Jason here. That's awesome. Thank you, Jason. So as an appreciation, we have a Commoners Award that the princess is going to take, and she's going to pin that on you. I'm going to ask the ladies if you could come forward. We want to take a quick picture from the stage here with Jason, if we can. All right, so we'll have you guys surround him. There you go.
Way to go, Ern!
One more time for Jason. Again, thank you so much for having Aquitaine. We would not have missed Gibbon. You have 2 fantastic ambassadors with these 2 ladies and a new candidate here that's just going to be so great. Again, what we want to say to you is don't count your days, make your days count. Thank you for having Aquitaine. Thank you so much.
We are fortunate to have a dedicated group of men and women who volunteer to serve our community in times of accident, fire, and disaster. We thank you and all of the retired members for 126 years of service to our humble city. For department introductions, please welcome Assistant Fire Chief Ryan Sabo. As you already know, Dana and I are both royalty alumni and members of the GFD. Another tie between the 2 groups is these ladies, who are Royal alumni, are also daughters of current, former, or retired firefighters. Sarah Isaacson, Patty Bernick-Berkeley, Becky Southworth-Bussey, Audra Matray-Forst, Dana Bruns-Litzel, Dawn Dreyer-Rushmeyer, Catherine Shiro, and Alicia Evenson. And we have one alumni who is also the wife of a firefighter, Stacy Gugasberg-Helget.
Thank you all for coming tonight and for your support over the past year as we celebrated 125 years of service for the fire department. Like Anna said, I'm the Assistant Chief Ryan Sabo. Chief Toby Bruins couldn't be here tonight as he is enjoying some time away from the cold with his family. So, forgive me. It's on a nice cruise. At this time, I'd like to recognize the entire department, so if they could make their way to the stage, please. While they are heading up here, I'd like to share a few highlights from the past year. Like I said, we celebrated 125 years in 2016, and to help it make it even better, we threw a parade for the city. Now, for a parade that's not on anyone's regular schedule, I think we had a great turnout. We had more than 90 parade units, including 8 neighboring fire departments who also joined us for a good old-fashioned water ball fight afterwards. In November, we brought home a new fire truck. It's a 2016 Peterbilt. And we sold our old one to Amboy. A few months ago, a committee was formed together, and they put in an application for another FEMA grant, this time for new turnout gear and an SCBA compressor. We now have to wait until summer until we find out if we get it or not. This year, we had 3 firefighters retire. We had former Chief Dave Panning, former Captain Brett Howe, former Training Officer Randy Fisher. And I'd like to introduce the entire department. If you would each could give a little wave when called, that would be great. In addition to Chief Bruins and myself, your Fire and Rescue Department. Captain Jason Redding. Lieutenant Jim Evenson. Training Officers Dan Bittner and Bob Thorson. Safety Officer Teresa Fisher. Jay Howe. Gary Schimmelfenning. Dana Litzo. Mike Ovitz. Neil Helget. Jason Rickey. Brian Carlson. Anna Tice. James Tice. Ben Anderson. Cassie Johnson. Ryan Panning. Kyle Schilling. And our 4 new members, Manny Randall, Constance Redding, Andrea Wirtz, and Jesse Wozniak. Again, thank you all for your continued support. We are all honored to be serving such a great community.
Please see the special thanks section in our programs for other individuals and businesses who help make our program in Coronation a great one.
It is now time for reigning royalties to say a few thank yous.
Wow, what an amazing year it has been. Hi everyone, and thank you all so much for coming. This year has been such a wonderful experience. Some of my favorite memories that we have experienced would have to be the candidate experience. It was so much fun hanging out with all the girls, and I love that we got to be in the Arla Dazzle parade together. Another would have to be the Rockin' the Waves dance party that was held by the Minneapolis Aquatennial. It was such a blast getting to be surrounded by all the candidates and getting to cheer on Jasmine and Raylan. I also got the chance to dance with a professional ballroom dancer. No big deal. The video's on Facebook if you'd like to see it. Running for Gibbon royalty was something I never thought I would do. But as I heard more about it, I decided to take a chance and try. That's one of the best decisions I have ever made. I have learned that it is important to step out of your comfort zone and take a chance, because you never know what the outcome just may be. I have gained so much throughout this year, and I owe it all to this program.
An amazing year to say the least. This is a great program that allows young women to explore their surrounding communities and get a better grasp on their own personality. Over the course of this year, this program really brought the true meaning of a hometown and all the love and support it can offer. Some of my favorite memories from this past year have been experiencing the differences in each community. Although each parade is different in some manner, one thing they all have in common is clowns. And I'm not kidding when I say that. There's always one within a float or two. But with this, I have also learned what makes each town unique in their own way, and how we may not know our surroundings as good as we believe. To be part of the Gibbon royalty, it was an experience like no other. We got to meet so many wonderful people during this experience that I believe I wouldn't have even met if it weren't for the program itself.
I would like to say thank you to everyone who made this possible. To my sponsor, Bad Dog Antiques, the Fire Department, and the Fun Fest Committee. To Jensen Motors and Chuck Spade Ford for allowing us to use their vehicles throughout the summer. To my parents, thank you for always supporting me through everything that I do. Thank you to our wonderful coordinators. You guys are all so awesome, and I love getting to spend time with you all. It's because of you that girls get to have this incredible experience. To our Sparkle section, it was a pleasure getting to know each and every one of you. All of you girls are beautiful and have the world at your fingertips. Go out and represent your town with pride. Thank you for making this year beyond enjoyable. To Jessica, you are the strongest and most kind-hearted person that I know. I love getting to go through this experience with you. You're going to do great things in this world, and I can't wait to hear all about it. I will always be here to save you from the clowns, and hope the next time I'm stuck on a Ferris wheel, you'll be the one sitting next to me. I love you. To Caitlin, we hope you've taken everything this year has to offer. It's no joke when people tell you how fast it goes by. Take endless amounts of pictures, attend every event you can, and don't forget to wear your crown with pride. I would like to say thank you to my sponsors, Midwest Bank, as they have done so much for me this past year. We would also like to give a special thanks to all our coordinators, as this year would not have been possible without you all. Throughout this whole experience, Nikki, Steph, Anna, and Lexi have taken their own personal time to make sure that we got where we needed and when we were supposed to be there. So not only thank you to you ladies, but thank you to your families as well. It was greatly appreciated. To my Royal Haley, you are truly beautiful inside and out. This past year, we have shared so many laughs, which have created inside jokes for us to always look back on. I cannot thank you enough for all the memories we have shared this past summer, whether that be me throwing a cream pie in your face at Relay for Life, putting green paint on your face at the park, or even trying to design square grapes with the Gaylord royalty. I cannot wait to see what your future holds for you, so go out and make it happen. I love you. To all my family here today, this past year I have received so much love and support from you all, I cannot thank you enough. Nikki, thank you for always doing my hair and for loving me and in dealing with my sass. I only want to be like you. To Griffin and Greta, thank you for always coming to my parades to see me, even if the candy was your favorite part. To my parents, Dad, first I need to thank you for riding in the Hutch Father Day Parade. You got to experience what it's really like to be part of the royalty on the hottest day of summer. And although the parades took up most of my summer weekends, especially during bailing season, which conveniently worked out for me, you always made sure you would be able to make it. Thank you for supporting me and loving me, whether I'm your princess or your tomboy. To my mom, though you were unable to be on my last parade or here today, you were at every other parade and event I was in. You were always making sure that you could get the perfect picture of Haley and I. And I look back on those frequently. Thank you for being my inspiration to go out of my comfort zone and achieve greatness. Lastly, I would like to thank not only the Gibbon community as a whole for allowing me to represent this amazing town, but I would also like to thank the surrounding towns. It has been a pleasure to attend multiple events and gain appreciation for this area. Together we will always be a pineapple. We will stand tall, wear our crowns, and of course be sweet on the inside. Our last time in Crown and Gown. I am Haley Franson.
And I am Jessica Meyer.
And we are your 2016 Gibbon Royalty.
And I'm crying up here. Thank you, Haley and Jess.
The Gibbon Royalty takes part in a number of events throughout the year. In 2017, Miss Gibbon will attend a women's expo sponsored by the Aquatennial Ambassadors Organization, help with the fire department chicken dinner, attend various coronations and parades, help at the Sibley County Relay for Life, take in Aquatennial events, help at Fun Fest, Santa Day, and with next year's candidates and coronation. Without further delay, Caitlin, will you please stand?
And ladies, will you please do the honors? It is with great pleasure we introduce to you Miss Gibbon 2017, Caitlin Unger.
Thank you to the Gibbon Fire Department for your participation in our event, and to the Fun Fest Committee for including us in your celebration weekend. Make sure to check out bingo, trap shooting, the meat raffle, and the Winterfest raffle drawing tomorrow at the Gibbon Sportsman's Club. The fun begins at noon.
Please feel free to come on stage to congratulate and take pictures with our 2017 Miss Gibbon. Thank you all for joining us this evening. 40 years later, the Gibbon royalty tradition continues. We appreciate your support and hope to see you at Fun Fest celebration this July. Please travel home safely and good night.